In this video, we're going to use the slow-mo or the stability ball for a core practice. It's one of my favorite ways to work with the core. So have your ball, have it not like full, but able to be squished to maybe 4 or 5 inches. We're going to have our mat and our blanket. This is not suitable for the bed as the bed is too squishy. We need a hard surface beneath us. So we're going to come to our back, knees bent, and we're going to take the slow-mo and we're going to place it under the sacrum, which is the bone right above the tailbone. We want to make sure we don't have it in the low back. I like to move around and make sure it's going to stay where I put it. And then we're going to pick the knees up, feet at a 90-degree, our legs at a 90-degree angle. And we want the knees above the hip points. So things we can do with the arms, we can have them out to the sides for the most kicks down support, or you can let your hands rest on your belly. For some of it, you could even hover your elbows slightly to make the core work harder. All we're going to do to begin is straighten the left leg. And then we're going to trade the bend of the knees. Next time the left leg is straight, keep it. We're going to take the leg to the left and the knee to the right till we find that little inner thigh stretch. And then we're going to slowly float them back up to meet. Trading the bend of the knees, leg to the right, knee to the left. Find your inner thighs, pause, and then slowly float them back up. We're going to do it 2 more times on each side, taking the time to get that pause in there. One more time each way. And when that right leg comes up the last time, we're going to bend the knee, bring both feet to the mat. And I like to do a little tailbone tilt or a shift in my hips side to side just to kind of release it all out. And then we're going to pick those knees up again. We're going to straighten the left leg again. This time we're going to slowly float the heel forward to a point where we feel like there's challenge but not strain, and we're going to pause. And then we're going to bring that leg back up and trade sides. Same deal on the right leg. Bring that heel forward to your point of challenge. Pause. And slowly bring it back up. 2 more times on each side. Please know that you don't need to bring your leg out parallel to get the benefits. In fact, that's probably too far too fast. And then back up, trading. Try to keep the bent knee over the hip point. And we'll float it back up. 1 more time each side. Try to keep your face, jaw, throat soft. And then bending that knee, feet come down. Sashay or tilt or tip or do both. Kind of release everything out. Take your feet a little wider. You can do a windshield wiper here as long as it feels okay. One hip will come off the ball to the ground as you go side to side. So if that feels like too much, just keep your knees up. And then we'll come back up to center. And we're going to make sure that ball's where we want it. So for this last exercise, this one's a little bit more challenging. So we're going to bring both feet up, both legs straight. Now there's two ways we can do this. If we need our kickstands, we'll just float the heels forward to a point of challenge. If you want to get a little more work into it, fingertips reach too. Now this takes your kickstands away. So we don't need to open the hands and feet away from each other very far here. Fingers back, heels forward, pause, and then come back up. Widen the hands and heels away from each other, pause, and come back up. And we're going to do it 3 more times. Try not to clench your jaw. After you come up the last time, hug your knees in towards you. We're going to bring the feet down and remove the ball. We're going to trade out whatever you have under your head for the ball. Turn your head side to side. Now we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees go wide. Continuing that little turn. And now we're going to nod the head yes. Incorporating the two movements begins to make a serpentine pattern with your chin. And then bring the head still. We're going to pick the knees up, walk the feet mat width apart. We're going to keep this left leg still. We don't want to move it. So place your right hand in the crook of your hip. And then keeping the sole of the foot rooted, grounded in. Don't let it tip to its side. Foot stays fully on the earth. Tip your knee in towards your left thigh. This is going to stretch some deep, deep hip flexors. You might not feel a stretch, but it's a nice little release after that work we just did. And then pick that side up. Right hand in the crook of the right hip. Inhale, exhale, dip the left knee in, keeping the whole sole of the left foot connected to the earth. Hold this press and breathe. And then pick that knee back up. We're going to windshield wiper, side to side. And when the knees come up this time, take the ball out from under the head. Hug your knees in towards you. You might pick your forehead up towards your knees if you like. And then you can add in a yoga practice or relaxation from here. But that is your bonus slow-mo stability ball core practice. See you in the next video.